Hi guys, Ashley from Ash Cash Budget here, bringing you my November budget update. So I've zoomed in a little bit here. Let me know if it makes like the numbers any clearer. Of course, I have some horrible handwriting, so that might be part of the issue. But let me know if it looks a little bit better zoomed in this amount, or maybe I should zoom in more and concentrate on different sections. I'll try to make sure that I stay in frame. I'll start with I got the Electric City and the CenturyLink bill, so I'm just gonna fill those in. The CenturyLink is $172.67, and half of that, in parentheses, is $86.34. The electric is $58.88, half of which is $29.44. And then the city bill is $72.11, which half is $36.05. So the total for all of the household bills is $1,153.66, and that comes out to $576.83 each between me and my boyfriend. Now the amount that he's going to pay is $576.83 minus $150. So he will actually, because I pay him back for my health insurance, $150. So he will actually pay me $426.83 for his half of the bills. Moving on, let's see. So my car repair, I had to take out money from the emergency fund on the 10th. Now I am trying to cash flow this, so I didn't have enough money in my account to do that right away. But I'm still considering it cash flowed if I can pay back the amount of money that I took from the emergency fund to make that payment. So on the 10th, we took the $1,171.04 from that was in my account, and I added $700 from the emergency fund to make $1,871.04. And that is because my car repair was $1,722 for the car repair. That way I had enough inside of my checking account to make that payment and to pay my insurance on the 15th as well. So I took out the $700, but as long as I get that whole $700 back into the emergency fund at the end of the month, I'm going to consider that as cash flowed since I work on a month-by-month basis. The emergency fund would have basically just been a buffer as I was getting the rest of the money for the car repair. I'm pretty close to having the full $700, but not quite there. I'll go over that a little bit more with you when we get to the EveryDollar app portion of this. So I had the car repair, which left me with $149.04 in my account. Over on the 14th, take that $149.04, and my car insurance came out $105. So I'm going to mark that off here. Insurance. And then I also withdrew the $30 budget that I had for Operation Christmas Child. So I'll mark that out. I took $30 out. I was able to stay right within my $30. If you watch my Operation Christmas Child video, I pulled the $30 out on the 14th, but we didn't get to it till I think 15th or 16th or so when we turned it in on the 16th. So I pulled out the $30 for Operation Christmas Child, put OCC. So $149.09 minus $105 and $30 is $14.04. On the 16th, I got paid at my job, and I got $1,456.33. We'll square that up. So carry the 1404 over here plus $1,456.33 gave me 1,470. Let's see. I wrote down, oh yeah, that's right. So 1,470.37. But I also got a $5 thing from, so I got this survey in the mail, and I thought I would open it up to see maybe if they were offering cash to do a survey. And I opened it up and I'm looking at the booklet. It's like this thick booklet. Usually with my my trash mail, I just rip it up, throw it away, rip it up. And I was doing that, throwing away all of the credit card offers, and I saw the survey. I took the packet out, and then I looked inside of the envelope. I saw through the little window that there was $5 in there. They prepaid me $5 for this survey. So yes, I did take the survey, because you never know, maybe they'll extend me other offers like that. It was just some sort of consumer survey, and they stuffed $5 in there. So because I'm trying to raise as much money as I can for the car repair, I added that into my account as well. So this is the survey money of $5. So now I have $1,475.37. But I immediately take out my cash envelopes at that time. So I took out 175 this time, which is a huge difference of the 330. And I actually double paid for the cats this time. So next time I'm only going to be taking out 155 because I'm trying to cut as much as I can. And I think that's a pretty substantial amount. I was able to save, it's usually $335, so I was able to save $160 for my cash envelopes to put towards funding the car repair. And that left me with $1,300.37. And like I said, horrible handwriting. Hopefully you can kind of follow along. I'm like writing over the lines and everything here. Fast forward to the 20th. We passed this UUMC. So that's my church check. Just write $150 in there, square it up. I immediately cashed that and put it into the grocery fund and the household fund, since me and my boyfriend both work that, and it just goes towards our household stuff. So that immediately went into those cash envelopes, which is why I'm able to also cut some of my personal contribution to cash envelopes, because I'm cutting out the groceries and the household that I'm contributing, because at least I'm getting something from the church every 2 weeks. So I just square that up just so I know how much I have, because usually it's 150, but sometimes it's a little bit more or a little bit less, depending on what we work. For example, up here was 185. So going to the 20th, we have $1,337 in my account. And I got $50 thanks to somebody, they know who they are. It was a generous gift to help me towards cash flowing my car repair. So that is getting added into the budget here, $50 gift. And thank you so, so much. It's really it helps me reach my goals so well, and I can't wait to give to others that way too. So that brings my total up to $1,350.37. And then I had to make my bill payments, my middle of the month bill payments, which is $85 to Discover and $130 to Fed Loan. Now, I cut out, so we have Discover here and Fed Loans here. I'm going to put an X right next to there. I cut out the credit union loan because it says I am good until January. And so instead of I wanted to pay that off this month. I only had like $330 left. But because of this car repair, that's in the can. And because I'm good until January and it only gains a couple of dollars each month, I'm not paying that minimum payment at all for the credit union loan. But for my Fed loans, those also say I'm good. I could just go a month without paying it. But since the interest is almost as much as my minimum payment, $130. I don't want to gain another $125 in interest for not paying it for this month. So I am keeping that payment, $130. So I made that just to make sure I don't have a sudden increase in the interest. At least that keeps it at bay. So this brought me down to $1,135.50, or sorry, 37 cents. 37 cents. $1,135.37. So now I'm having a couple of slow weeks here. So this check is not looking too promising, but I'm hoping it'll bring me as close to my goal as I can get. I might go a rifle through my garage and try to sell a couple things as well to try to raise lots of money. So as soon as since this is on the last day and I like to pay my rent around here, that is why I need this money there for now. And then once I get paid and all the other bills have been paid, I can put as much money back into the emergency fund as I can. And I have about $575 going to, I have about $575 that I know for sure I'm going to be able to put back. It's just about $125.80 that I'm unsure of. So as you see here, $125.80 over budget. This is because I already calculated in putting back the $700 as if I was just cash flowed the car repair completely. So I have my pay 1, pay 2. I have everything updated here. I have all my paychecks accounted for. The $1,456.33. This is where I took the $700 from the emergency fund to put into my budget. And then my $50 gift and my $5 consumer survey. Down in my savings, I have $700 planned to go back into the emergency fund. Now this is the first time using the emergency fund tab, so I got it to say that I have a fund balance of $1,500, that I spent $700 from it, but I plan on putting $700 back. So it will bring me back to, because the starting balance was $1,500, and then with spending and the adding, it'll be $1,500. It's a little confusing. This is the first time I use this tab. It says it has it all green as if I've already paid it, but really I've only just planned it. But at the end of the month, I'm depositing all that money back. Car maintenance was the $1,722, and I can go ahead. I didn't fill that out, so I paid that on the 10th, $1,722, and I will add that mechanic. So that is in there. Rent hasn't been paid yet. The city bill, the electricity, my phone bill, and the cable, the CenturyLink, those all need to be paid. So those are unpaid. Gas, I'm planning on $60 with my next paycheck. Groceries, I'm not contributing to anymore. Pet care is done for the month. Clothing, I'm not contributing to. I'm going to contribute $25 to medical and $50 to personal. Nothing to blow money, nothing to hair, nothing to household for the rest of the month. I already did the Operation Christmas Child. I'll have to pay my health insurance at the end of the month when my boyfriend pays me for his stuff, basically. Auto insurance I paid. That's accounted for. I will have Capital One at the end of the month. Discover and Fed Loan have been paid. So if I can just raise $125.80, either through working, which I'm not too sure how that's going to go, so I'm going to maybe try to sell some things and get that $125, because I think that, scrolling back up here, I'm pretty sure that I am going to make about $500 on my last paycheck for the month. So if it's more, it can get me closer, but since it's at the very last day of the month, I should make some other plans to try to raise enough money to cash flow this. And if not, then it's only $125 that I will have to pay next month to get my emergency fund back in place, because at that point, I won't have cash flowed it anymore. I'll have $125 missing from my emergency fund. I'll have to step back to baby step 1 fund that 125 and then move back into baby step 2. But I think that I've been doing pretty well so far. Especially with the 3 check month, it's helped, even though the last check is going to be a little lower. And I am happy with the progress I've made so far and very thankful for the help that I've gotten to cash flow this month. I can't express how much that, I'm trying to make it happen, and I'm not disappointed with the results so far. Let me know how your month is going in the comments down below. And I will leave the buttons, of course, to subscribe and another video that YouTube will suggest for you. We'll catch up at the end of the month for my budget, and we'll see how my cash flowing went. I do, as I said, my emergency fund is $1,500 just as a single person because I budget all for myself. I'm in a relationship where we live together, yes, but since it's all my own budgeting, I do $1,500 for myself. I have an irregular income, and as a person that is a sole, like the only person for my budget, I felt safer with $1,500 than $1,000, which is what the recommended is most of the time for Dave Ramsey followers, if you know. But hopefully I will be very close to being fully funded $1,500 again, or fully funded baby emergency fund again. And then I can move back into my debt snowball and pay off that credit union loan soon. I'm really hoping I will still get it done within a year of when I took out that loan. All right, I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.